all back here for a while, please.
Once again, a very good evening to you all. Today, on the occasion of the Children's Day, Indian School, Al-Gubra welcomes Madam Rathore, President and the members of Management Committee, and our honored guests. Today, the children of kindergarten and classes 1 to 4 are going to present before you a colorful evening of song, dance, and drama. But before we begin our evening's program, I would request the principal to invite our chief guest to say a few words to us. Thank you.
Madam Rathore, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to the Children's Day function this evening here. We are particularly grateful to Madam Rathore for having accepted our invitation and spared her valuable time for this school. In welcoming Madam Rathore, we are welcoming a person of multifaceted talents and one who is in her own right an ambassador of India, in the sense that she has been presenting India's culture, heritage and achievements to the countries where His Excellency Shri Indrajit Singh Rathore has been posted. Madam Rathore has had her college education in Miranda House and holds master's degrees in both history and political science. In her school days, besides being a very bright student, she was also a sprinter of repute. She represented the school at junior level, athletics, and also played volleyball for the Delhi State women's team. Madam Rathore has been involved in the activities of the Red Cross and missions of charity, and also has been the leader of the Indian Ladies Association in the United Arab Emirates. She is also a freelance journalist, and those who have been reading Femina for some years would know that she has been writing regularly in that magazine about life and activities in the UAE when His Excellency Shri Rathore was posted as Ambassador of India in the United Arab Emirates. And as I said, she is in her own right the Ambassador of India because she has been involved in telling people of other countries what India is, what it has achieved, and also telling them what they could expect from India when they visited that country. And I would therefore say that in her we have the most important and the best guest of honor that we could have on Children's Day, because she is the first lady of the Indian community here, and this is the first school to be honored by her visit in an official capacity. On behalf of you all, I would like again to extend a very warm welcome to Madam Rathod, and would request her to say a few words on this occasion. Madam Rathod.
President Mr. M. Shivchandra, members of the Managing Committee, Indian School Gala, Principal Mr. Bhatnagar, distinguished invitees, and dear children. It gives me great pleasure to be invited to preside over this charming function organized by the school on the occasion of Children's Day, celebrated all over India on the birthday of our first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru. But before I speak a little about him, let me express profound appreciation for the grand and modern premises of the school, the excellent facilities and equipment, and the dedicated staff. Mr. Ambassador had informed me previously when he had visited here that I'll really be spellbound by the buildings and the environment, and I'm happy to say that I really am impressed. The beautiful auditorium is really impressive, and the outside, whatever I have seen, is really beautiful. I have no doubt that this product of expatriate zeal to provide educational facilities will go a long way in serving the needs of our community. Pioneers and philanthropists behind each venture deserve our fulsome appreciation, and not every large community can boast that it has good institutions to meet the academic needs of the communities. I'm sure the program ahead of us today will be a source of sheer delight, and I look forward very much to viewing it. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, dear children, may I say adults too? I didn't know it's a gathering of the adults. In any case, you're most welcome. Children was our first Prime Minister and one of our most important fighters for independence. He was a Kashmiri Pandit whose family had settled in Allahabad and practiced law. As you all know, that practicing law is a very lucrative business. Anybody can settle down even in a small place like Bihar near Ajmer and make pots of money. Pandit Nehru could have done the same, but he gave up his work and devoted all his time and energy to free India from the British rule. He was also a father of Indira Gandhi, another Prime Minister we had and grandfather of yet another Prime Minister, Rajiv Gandhi. Pandit Nehru was also very close to Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation. generations. Today we have a parliament and regular elections to elect our leaders. Now, you see, a democratic tradition in the sense that if people are equal, in India today we have a system, the government of the people, by the people, for the people. We elect our own leaders, we govern ourselves. This is the policy we follow, and I think we are all much better off for it. And Nehru was the person who laid the foundation stone for a democratic process in India. We have to say now, I don't know what percentage of the people here are children, but in any case, we have to be thankful to Chacha Nehru, who loved children. I remember still that when we used to go to Red Fort on the 15th of August and to sing the national anthem, when the children sang, when we sang, he wanted us to sing louder. When we used to sing another time, he said louder still, because he wanted the children to be strong, stand up for whatever they believed in, and he believed in strength for the children. And his love for children and his faith in children happened to be called the Children's Day, and that's what we are celebrating today. As also he knew the future of India was in their little hands. We have to be thankful because he fought for our freedom and made us free, because he built a sound economy and Indians are able to manufacture whatever they need today. And because he wanted to treat everyone with the same respect and consideration, so we are all equal in the eyes of law. Let us remember him on his birthday and strive to follow his ideals. Jai Hind. Myself, Mr. Ambassador, and the Government of India, I would like to present this portrait of Pandit Nehru for the children of the school.
Now today as we start our evening's program, I would like to invite you all to an African safari. In this world full of trouble, there exists a little jungle in Africa where all the animals live in harmony, share their joys and sorrows with each other, and in this harmonious jungle there lives a small zebra called Zelda. This story is about pretty Zelda who wakes up one morning to find that her whole world is turned upside down. She has many good friends, fortunately, those
are going to help her to put her world right again. So let us see how they are going to help her in Zelda the Zebra, presented to you by the children of KG2.
Exciting interlude with the jungle world, where Baloo the bear got too fascinated by all those mics hanging in his jungle world. Let's come back to our own world, which has so many problems of its own. One of these brings us face to face with the early morning battles over a glass of milk in most of the households. Many of you parents must have experienced it. So here in our next item, we have a little girl who hates milk. But some of her friends are trying to convince her otherwise. Let us see how things take shape in The Girl Who Hated Milk. This is brought to you by the children of Class 2.
Two glasses a day. strong teeth. In sunshine, you will find me. Troubles, I keep you free. And I am sulfur, I keep your skin pure. If you use me of good health, you are sure. Hop and skip, hop and skip, for more than you see. Come and join us in the game. You shall be very pretty indeed. Hop and skip, that's a new game. Tip top, tip top, tip top, tip top, tip top, tip top, tip top. Routine is my name. Your friend, little mistress. Am I late to play the game? You need me every moment. Your wants are not a few. I mend your body day and night. I make it good as new. And now we must wish you goodbye, gentle miss. What? Going away so soon? I thought you had come here to play with me. We should like very much to stay and play with you, but we have to go to the next house. You see, the girl next door will be drinking her milk in a little while, and we must be there while she drinks it. But what have you to do with the girl drinking milk? Oh, we forgot to tell you before that we all come from that glass of milk. What? All you pretty dancers come from that glass of milk? Yes, little mistress. And now that you know who we are and from where we come, we must wish you goodbye. But can't I keep you a little while longer? Oh, yes, you can, little mistress. If you drink your glass of milk, sip by sip, we shall be very pleased to sing and dance around you while you drink it. That's all I have to do? Of course I shall. We of milk, we shall come here and play with you. Well, goodbye for the present, and I'm glad I met you. I promise I shall drink my milk, and what is more, I shall enjoy doing so.
Wonderful facts about milk and a happy ending to that little girl's problems, we shall take you to another magical world. Lollipops are a real delight for all children. Here we have a little girl who has finished eating her lollipop and wonders what would happen if she planted the lollipops. So let us go and watch what happens next in a song and dance sequence presented to you by the children of Class 1. It is titled The Lollipop Tree.
Do you think
magical world of lollipop, we now enter the computer age. The common man wonders, scientists, doctors, engineers, teachers, even artists, poets, and farmers, to name a few, have many problems. Can these problems be solved? Can we use science to solve these problems? Yes, we can, because John von Neumann has invented a wonder machine called the computer. Let us see in this next program where the students of class 4 are trying to blend two entirely different concepts of music and computer together in a song and dance sequence again, which is titled Computer, Computer by the children of class 4.
developments and